tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Charlie. I go by Jizmo online. Been doing this for about 10 years now. I started off as a bass player those many years ago. I chose Bristol because of its amazing music scene. There's just so much diversity here for genres and even just like fine art as well. There's a lot of good things going on. I chose BIM, being that it's one of the better music unis of the country. Way better than where I grew up, which is Coventry. Most people would know it's the home of ska music. It's where the Specials came from. But once the Specials faded out, the music scene died with it. And for the past few years, all I could think about was going to a city where there was a scene. A few things about Jizmo. It's been my solo project for about 5 years now. It's a noise project. Noise music being avant-garde soundscapes. I branch between harsh feedback sounds clashing against each other. I do things where the sound goes around your head. It's a cool technique called binaural panning. Or I do more chilled out ambient soundscapes. It's a genre that not a lot of people really like. It's more of an acquired taste. I found it a few years ago. I really want to listen to heavy music. Put on some Slipknot, wasn't doing it for me. I went to grindcore, still wasn't. And I had a friend who made noise music. And I always thought it sucked. And then on that day, I made the decision to ask him for some recommendations. And he showed me a guy called Merzbow. He's like the Elvis of the noise scene. And ever since then, I just had to make it and produce for it. I definitely want to keep Jizmo in my life for a very long time. It's probably going to be the thing I always go back to. Obviously, like I said, being in Coventry and the music scene not being great, there is no space at all for an avant-garde scene. Like, nobody would ever think about going to a noise gig. And like in Bristol, where there is a noise scene. So that being said, I want to take it to doing live shows, try and create albums on the spot in front of people, just try and make a name for myself being Jizmo. A word of advice to any musician is just find your passion. You can spend 5 years playing an instrument and just thinking there's just nothing for me in this. Just keep trying and find something, and eventually you're going to find your passion and then stick to that. You're going to learn so much different stuff about music that you wouldn't have even thought about.
Thank you.